All right. Welcome to 401 Sports World Network Turnbuckle Talk. Today is October the 3rd, 2024. And I am your host, Mr. 401. I am going to preview, the upcoming premium live event for the WWE, which will be held in Atlanta, Georgia. Bad Blood. They're bringing back um the old school pay-per-view at that time. Now we're in the premium live event era. So now it's a premium live event, but it's WWE Bad Blood, and man, it's going to be an excellent premium live event. I'm anticipating all the matches to be excellent matches. Been the format of late with WWE, is that they've been shortening the cards on the premium live events that are not quote unquote one of the major four. And so I'm anticipating Bad Blood to be awesome. And so we'll discuss some of the matches. We'll also give predictions at the end. And so, as always, thank you for supporting 401 Sports One Network and continue to do so. But we also want you to do the following. Make sure you go to TikTok and go out there, hit this QR code, or just go to TikTok and then type in Mr. 411. That's MisterFourOneone. That's Mr. 411 on TikTok. And also do the same thing on Instagram. That is MisterFourOneone, Mr. 411 on Instagram. All right, we appreciate that. Make sure you continue to hit the like. Make sure you share, because sharing is caring. Make sure you hit the subscribe button on the YouTube. So make sure you follow us on YouTube. And you can find us on YouTube by simply typing in 411 Sports World Network. That's 411 Sports World Network. Just make sure you type that in. There it is. Boom, right there. Make sure you have that typed in YouTube. You can find us there, where you can watch all the programs that are on the 411 Sports World Network. And yes, we cover all sports. All right, let's get into this great sport of professional wrestling. All right, Bad Blood, Atlanta, Georgia, Saturday, October 5th, 2024, at the State Farm Arena. So that's amazing. And there's going to be a card here. So let's go ahead and get ready to jump on this card and just kind of give you just give a little outline on some of the matches. All right. So we don't know the order of all the matches yet, but I'm going to kind of just lay it out in the way I think it may lay out. And Bailey will be challenging um, Nia Jax for the women's championship and the WWE Women's Championship. And this should be a good match. I mean, they already um, had a match prior. Nia Jax took the belt from Bailey, so back at SummerSlam, and so now it's Bailey's opportunity a couple months later to get it back. She didn't get the mandatory rematch, as that's what usually happens when you lose a title. Nia said she had to earn it, and Bailey definitely earned it because on SmackDown, um, she had to go one on one with Naomi, and Bailey defeated Naomi, and the stipulation there was the winner would get the championship opportunity against Nia. So Bailey and Nia, this is going to be a good one. Obviously, Bailey, both of them are veterans. Bailey will have to use a lot of her quickness and savvy and take advantage of momentum opportunities and to try to get Nia off of her feet and try to at least try to get her down to a point where she can drop that elbow off the top rope. Bailey likes to go to that move now, which is a move from her idol, Macho Man Randy Savage, which is the elbow from the top rope. Bailey also has the Bailey to belly suplex, but I don't think she's going to be able to wrap around Nia and then also be able to turn her and do the belly to belly. But we'll see what Bailey does. I'm gonna give you the predictions at the end. All right, another women's championship bout, and this is for the WWE World's Championship, and this definitely ties into Bad Blood. You're talking um, Liv Morgan is going to defend this championship against Rhea Ripley. And as Rhea has stated, ever since her return from injury, she's going to regain the championship that she never lost. Okay, she had to relinquish that championship after being injured due to a backstage brawl, if you will, or basically a backstage beatdown by Liv Morgan, who, by the way, Liv Morgan justified does have a real reason um, to uh, to kind of justify what she did to Rhea earlier in the year, and that's that Rhea Ripley actually injured Liv at one point in time, and so Liv has been on her Liv Morgan revenge tour, and as part of that tour, she took out Rhea Ripley, um, forced her to have to relinquish that championship. Then Liv eventually won the championship over Becky Lynch, and she's kept it since. She's even defended this championship against Rhea, and when she did defend it against Rhea at SummerSlam, you see the guy over there in the far left, Dirty Dom, right, turned on Rhea and actually was a pivotal part in helping Liv win this championship. And Liv has also uh, found a firm position in the Judgment Day. So she's pretty much did what she said she was going to do, which was take Rhea's man, take over Rhea's faction, take the championship. So Liv is on a wrestling high right now, and we'll see if she can defend that championship in Atlanta. Another match that fits the title Bad Blood, and as you can see in the title there, Bad Blood over there, um to my right, and you'll see where there's a Hell in a Cell. And this rivalry, this bitter rivalry, in my opinion, is the rivalry of the year. This will go down as one of the biggest rivalries that you have to talk about um in the history of professional wrestling, and that's Drew McIntyre and CM Punk. This rivalry is real. CM Punk, over his first run in WWE, um, had a lot of enemies in the locker room area, and one of them is Drew McIntyre. Drew feels like Punk bailed on WWE. He also feels like Punk didn't really help the younger talent while he was there, which would include Drew McIntyre. And so Drew was not a big fan of the return of CM Punk to WWE. And he's done a lot of things on social media. So if you go to Drew McIntyre's social media page, you can see a lot of videos where he's really going in on CM Punk. And this just spilled over into the ring. And so this is the third match between the two. We had a grudge match at SummerSlam. Then we have the strap match of late, and that was when CM Punk was able to win that one. That was at the Bash of Berlin. But going back to SummerSlam, Drew McIntyre got the victory out of the first match, and now we had the rubber match. So match number 3, Hell in the Cell. This is being told to us that this is going to be the match that ends this rivalry. We'll see. We'll see who wins, but we'll also see if this is the end. I don't know if it's going to be the end, people. Um, it could be the beginning of something else uh, with this rivalry. Because I mean, I don't want it to end. I know a lot of times we, as wrestling fans, we want stuff to just happen, and we want stuff to go quick. We're in a hurry with stuff. We want everybody to be a champion. We want everybody to win every match, and I think that's been a big issue with professional wrestling fans. You need to just enjoy it, let things simmer, let things cook, let things bake, and enjoy the ride. And this one right here will be a bloodbath. They've already hinted towards that there will be bloodshed, and it should in Hell in the Cell. Again, predictions will come up at the end here. Oh man, another match. Oh my goodness. So Judgment Day, Judgment Day has imploded, and this underlined behind this with this all along with the Judgment Day, there's been hints of this. Finn Balor and um and Damian Priest, there's been a little bit of animosity there. They gave us a lot of hints of that as Judgment Day has moved along over the last couple of years. Now, when they first got together and Finn joined Judgment Day, boy, it was a shocker. But it just seemed like everything was rolling. But once Damian Priest actually won the championship, a lot of people are gonna be surprised with my take here. But I believe Damian Priest really is the one that caused a lot of the animosity here, because he started getting to a point where he was obsessed with trying to prove to the naysayers that he can be a world champion and that he can defend without the help of Judgment Day, and also that he of course didn't he won the championship because of him being the Judgment Day and the help. And so he just wanted to try to disprove prove all that, but in doing so, uh, I think not on purpose, but he did it, and I think it's kind of like gave Finn Balor like a bad taste in his mouth and feeling underappreciated, things like that. And so Finn is is out for blood. Finn wants to um, establish himself as, I'm not going to say necessarily the leader of Judgment Day, but definitely the point man. Judgment Day um, tend to say that they're a faction where there's no leader. Okay, they all just kind of understand what they're supposed to do in their roles. But I think Finn is out to just kind of prove something here for against Damian Priest. I will drop the prediction in just a minute on that. Okay, we got one more match here. This match is definitely going to be the main event. This match here is going to is star studded. Two of the, I would say, the top two wrestlers going today in professional wrestling, all of professional wrestling. That is the team of Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns. Uh, they're the top two wrestlers in the world today. I think there should be no argument with that. But they're going to go head to head in a tag team match with the Bloodline, led by Solo Sikoa and Solo's um, muscle, Jacob Fatu. And man, let me tell you something. Uh, Spivey was right about Jacob Fatu. This is a monster. This guy has it all. It's a matter of time before he becomes a world champion. Um, he's world champion written all over him. And I'm gonna say this too, another hot take here. But Solo Sequoia is going to be a world champion as well down the line. So you're looking at two future world champions going against the current WWE champion in Cody Rhodes, and then of course Roman Reigns, our tribal chief. Put the ones up. All right, all right. Has been champion for a record number of days in a row. This, he's like I say, I think he's the number one rated wrestler in the world today. But he has his hands full with this Bloodline 2.0. They decimated everybody in their paths up to this point, and they were definitely having going right after Roman, and Roman is a man basically without a faction. And because Jey Uso's over on Raw, who just recently won the Intercontinental Championship, congratulations to him. Jimmy Uso, who Roman Reigns basically kicked out the bloodline months ago, he's not around. We haven't seen the wise man Paul Heyman in months since he was decimated by the Bloodline 2.0. And so Roman's just been out there on his own. And Cody Rhodes, of all people, the one who defeated Roman Reigns, at WrestleMania 40, the one who took what the tribal chief said treasures most, that WWE championship belt, is now going to be his ally. It's going to be his teammate. They're going to go up against the Bloodline in a mega tag team match. This one right here, it's going to be it's going to be a wild ride, and I'm curious who can trust who. Who can trust who in this situation? Can Cody and Roman Reigns coexist? They don't like each other. They both made it clear. The World Championship, the WWE Championship, is what Roman Reigns wants after he deals with this matter, if you will. So, will they trust each other in this one? Will Cody uh, deliver in his promise of helping Roman in this case? Will Roman deliver on his promise by being one that Cody can trust in this situation? You have wrestlers like Kevin Owens not understanding why Cody is even jumping into this situation, jumping into bloodline business after all of what the bloodline has done. So you got a lot of things cooking here. Will this guy show up? Will The Rock show up? And if he does show up, is he going to align with Roman Reigns? I mean, Roman is a guy without anybody right now to help him. Or will he align with the 2.0 bloodline? We don't know. We'll have to see. Will Paul Heyman show up? Will the Wise Man show up in Atlanta? I mean, there's a lot of ways this can go. Will there be a new member of the bloodline that shows up for the bloodline 2.0? Will there be a new member to help Roman Reigns? Who knows? There's so many more bloodline members out there that can join, that can return. I mean, there's so many different angles. I mean, Jay Uso. Hey, Cody Rhodes did Jay Uso a big favor when Jay was kicked out of the bloodline um, from with Roman and Jimmy. If you all remember that, would Jay come back and help Cody? Because Jay and Cody won the tag team championships together. So there's so many different ways this can go. I'm curious to see how it ends up. But again, we'll give our predictions here shortly. All right. So those are the matches. Can't wait to see how it turns out. We're going to find out who can trust who. I do think there's going to be some sort of betrayal that happens uh, in that final match, but we'll have to wait and see. All right. So definitely appreciate everybody tuning in to Turnbuckle Talk. And remember, you can find us on 411 Sports World Network on YouTube. Make sure that you check out Bad Blood Saturday. It's a 6 p.m. start. If you have Peacock, make sure you check it out. I have Peacock. I will be checking it out. I'm going to watch it probably 2 times. And then whenever there's time for the review, hopefully I can have some more people on who else, other people that have watched it as well. And we can give a nice review of it. All right. So you all take care. And before we go, here's the predictions. Get ready. Check out this video and have a good night.